Morning. This is a quick Monday. Yeah, no, it's not. Fuck. It's a Wednesday morning thing. I knew that. I was just testing you idiots. I'm not calling you people idiots. I'm just, I had a long weekend and it's only Wednesday. Whatever. Look, I went over to a friend's house, have a nerve cigarette, calm down. It was a very stressful couple days. And, I haven't watched too much reality TV because it's garbage. But I did like swamp loggers, all about loggers that, get fucking wood out of mud. It's an interesting story. I have no life. But, it just shows what douchebag TV we have now. The one guy's dying. Obviously, he's got incurable cancer. They give him 3 months or 4 months to live. So the Discovery Channel hops right on that and let's continue filming. So, I watched about 5 minutes of this guy deteriorating with my friend. And I'm like, there's got to be something else on. I mean, with what's going on in this country, let's have something to laugh at. So this friend of mine, I almost said something nasty, but I didn't, put on an old TV channel, and it had Emergency. All right, remember that show about the paramedics, the first paramedics in California, DeSoto engaged, firemen, rescue guys, from the 70s. Hey, tell me something. I don't remember. I was young in the 70s, but Hollywood must have had some good fucking weed. Let me tell you something. These guys are paramedics. They're firemen, paramedics. Heroes, rescue guys. Nothing against that. But looking at the plot, they get a call and they jump in their rig and they're driving, right? They go to a fucking airport, a little airport, not a gigantic thing. And they go, well, the guy hands over a microphone. He goes, a pilot, it seems, was flying with his son and passed out. So instead of calling the FAA and all other kind of rescue units, this light bulb calls the fire department. That's what I do. You know what I mean? Let's see what you can do. So these guys are asking the kid to check his father's vitals. Hey, geniuses, the kid's in a fucking plane a couple thousand feet over your head. I wouldn't be giving two shits about his dad right now and his dad's vital signs. Needless to say, the kid is giving his father oxygen in the plane. He just happens to have an oxygen bottle in the plane. I wish I had an oxygen bottle. Or I could say oxygen. You know what I mean? One or two. But, this plane is flying around, you know what I mean? It's got the kid was like 11 years old, and his father, slumped over at the wheel, you know what I mean? So, they get the guy stabilized. You're in a plane. How do you know the kid could be just like, yeah, he looks all right. What does a kid know? You give it, all right, you gave your dad oxygen, you know what I mean? Then the guy that calls the fire department, that cleans up in the airport, it was just like some Madge that sells like sandwiches in the cafeteria at this little airport, and the janitor, Luke, who called the fire department. Yeah, real bright. What, there's no FAA back then? There was no, hey, let's call another pilot to talk this plane down, right? Nah. They have the firemen talk the plane down. Yeah, okay. So I'm saying, we actually watched this and believe this crap? And then I'm thinking, remember a fucking TV show? Google this for you under the age of 40. Longstreet, remember that one? Yeah, that was really good. A blind insurance investigator. Worked for insurance companies, finding out insurance fraud and shit like that. If I had that, I'd be. No wonder these insurance partners, they fuck us now. You know what I mean? If I had a blind insurance inspector, I just pull somebody else's car. What is he going to do? How is he going to know if I got a dent? He's going to feel around the car. You know what I mean? And a fire. He's got a dog. And not making fun of anybody with handicaps or disabilities. You know what I mean? But I mean, an insurance investigator, a blind insurance investigator with a dog and a cane, you know, he's investigating a fire in a house. Come on, Hollywood, you know, I remember, all right, look, you know, when I was in high school, a couple of the older fellas pinned me down when I was a junior and made me smoke one. Yeah, we still get together once a day, and they hold me down, and we, you know. But that's neither here nor there. It's just the idea of these TV shows, you know what I mean? All right, now all we have is reality shows. I would rather go back and believe, like, Beretta, the cop, you know? Here's a guy that's an undercover cop. He lives in the same place in a rundown hotel. He's got a big white fucking bird. He's got a cockatoo on his shoulder. Did everybody walk around that town with cockatoos on your shoulder? If I would remember if there's a guy with a fucking sombrero with a cockatoo on his arm, I'm like, I think that guy's a cop. You know what I mean? Hey, you know, everywhere he goes, he's got, you know, he'll put on some old clothes, or he'll dress like a, you know, like a construction. It's like a Village People with a gun, you know what I mean? But every episode, the guy had a fucking bird on his shoulder. You know, how stupid were the criminals in Beretta's town? You know? Like, well, there's another one of them guys with a bird, you know what I mean? No, stupid. That's the same guy. He's just wearing a disguise. All right, later on, he started disguising the bird as a cat. You know, had a little pull-on knit cat hat and everything. But, you know, needless to say, you know, the cat's on your shoulder. No, there's something wrong with that picture. You know what I mean? So basically, Hollywood sucks. TV sucks. Now, you know, either we go back to the unbelievable land of firemen landing planes from, you know what I mean? You know, cops with birds on their shoulders. Or, you know, watching somebody die. That's reality TV. That's TV for you. I am just fucking babbling. I'm a little scared. Little Kelly Ripa got her haircut, and in the picture she looked a little angry. And, you know, I'm a little scared of that kid. Not to, you know, sound like a wuss or anything. But, you know, kid crawls on you like, they blame it on a cat. Another thing. They say cats smother people in their sleep. They lay across. Let me tell you something. I woke up the other day. There was a jelly print on my hand. I woke up coughing. I couldn't breathe. And I'm like, Smuckers. You know what I mean? And I could have somebody crawling away. I'm not blaming, naming names or, you know, trying to pin it on anybody. But there was an attempted assault on me, and I think it was a kid. All right, look. Tomorrow I'm going to have something. All right, it's going to be big. It's going to be big. But today I just had to get that off my chest. Reality TV. How stupid were we with fucking, you know, emergency? Yeah, let's land the plane. Let a fireman land the plane. All right, so what does that mean? When your wife's pregnant, you take a cab to the hospital. You know, why go in? Let's let the cab driver deliver the baby. You know what? What is the fucking difference? I don't know. I don't know. Have a good day, blah, 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 JFD. You know, just be good people. You know what I mean? If you can't be good people, just fuck with a douchebag. Makes you feel better inside. I know it does me.